India is already a global services powerhouse. As the country moves towards Viksit Bharat 2047, the next challenge is to move higher up the services value chain. A new report by NITI Aayog examines how India's regulatory framework can unlock the potential of professional services. Professional services account for nearly one-fourth of India's total services exports. These are high-value, knowledge-intensive activities that support other services and create employment. They also generate remittance inflows and form an important part of the wider services value chain. Therefore, the regulatory ecosystem governing these services is critical for India's future competitiveness. The NITI Aayog report provides a factual assessment of India's regulatory framework. It benchmarks India against selected foreign jurisdictions to identify gaps and opportunities. Based on extensive stakeholder consultations, the report identifies key challenges. It proposes a strategy to improve the efficiency and output of professional services. The strategy has four major pillars. First, harness emerging trends. India needs to use new technologies, changing business models, and emerging opportunities to transform professional services. Second, elevate professional services within the value chain. The focus should be on expanding high-value knowledge-intensive activities rather than just increasing volume. Third, adopt global best practices. India can learn from successful international approaches to improve regulatory efficiency and competitiveness. Fourth, continuous professional development. As technology and global markets evolve, professionals need continuous upgrading of skills and capabilities. There is also an important demographic dimension. As India approaches its demographic peak, professional services can provide opportunities for high-skilled employment. A well-designed regulatory ecosystem can strengthen service exports, cross-border mobility, and ease of doing business. This has direct relevance to India's ambition of becoming a globally competitive economy. India's growth story cannot depend only on manufacturing. A strong economy also requires a sophisticated services sector, capable of competing in global markets. Professional services can connect India's skilled human capital with growing international demand. For UPSC aspirants, this report is important for GS Paper 3, Indian Economy, focusing on the services sector and employment. It can be linked with skill development, demographic dividend entrepreneurship, and India's integration with the global economy. The larger message is clear. India's next phase of services sector growth must focus on quality productivity skills, innovation, and higher value addition. Strengthening the regulatory foundations of professional services can help create a globally competitive, inclusive, and future-ready services economy. India has already demonstrated that it can export services at scale. The next challenge is to move higher up the global services value chain and convert its skilled workforce into a stronger source of exports, employment, innovation, and growth.